Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that's put paid to a promising move. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Odegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines, as he prefers to do. That'll allow him to show off his trickery. If he can find that space, then all options are open, and the opposition defence might be stretched.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Upamecano. Koundé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lofted in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Rice. It's Saka. That's a throw. Gabriel. Odegaard. First quarter of an hour gone.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And here's Havertz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is Conte. Koundé. France upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal, France!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice. Zubimendi. Arsenal finding their passes.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Camavinga, and it's Koundé, and the through ball, and it's Camavinga, Merino, the ball's gone astray, Timber, Odegaard, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Merino. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Koundé. Oh, strongly challenged there. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Rice. Can he get it through? Saliba has given away a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Koundé. Rice. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Subimendi. Merino. Now it's Rice. And it's Subimendi. For Rice. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Merino. Lovely bit of skill. Pavard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Camavinga. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So off we go once more.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Conte. Chouameni.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for the run. Gabriel makes the interception. Subimendi. And it's Ødegaard. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Kante on a charge down the left. Hernandez with the delivery. And the keeper beats it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's gone backward here. Turns and goes back. He's cut it out. Arsenal still this single goal behind. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
The attendance for this match was 96,026.
Camavinga. Almost an hour gone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Arsenal are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Conte. Thuram. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Havertz. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. Rice. And here's Havertz. Nice sequence of passes this. Decent chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Havertz cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Subimendi. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Now, can they get him away? And a chance! chipping away. They have hauled themselves off the canvas. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking to play him in.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 23.
So, time for changes
Mikel
on both
Merino.
sides, actually.
Number 8. Erdegaard.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Number 14. Eucharist.
And it's
Number
Timber.
6. Gabriel.
No, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped
Number
it.
49.
Timber.
Luis Skelly. Number 10. Eze. Number 9.
Looking for options for
Gabriel
movement.
Jesus. Number 3. Mosquera. Substitution in progress.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Great ball, and he's in here. Good read, needed to be. Mbappe. Oh, red, nice interception. Timber. Luis Skelly.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's been cut out, well played.
2 added
2 minutes
has
to
been
be added on.
indicated.
Oh, that's a key interception. Mignon with the clearance. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So, Jim, how do you reflect on
Security
what we've
staff
seen?
for each
Yeah,
club.
this looked the
Please
most
report
likely
to the staff
outcome,
room.
but we
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And here's Marino. Not a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Doué. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Rice. And he skips past his man. Great work on the overlap. And he's managed to get free. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pavard has got himself a free kick. Oh, well played, well played. Just eases him off the... Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Doué actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Thuram! What a hit, what a hit! A rocket and some! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. First blood drawn.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminded...
Shapes to shoot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Zubimendi. Played out to the left flank. Saka. Played in deep. Backward it goes. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Rice. France have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Marino. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's bustling, and he shoots! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Rice plays it short. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So, another set play.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Shot could be on. Swings in across. Mignon claims it. Safe hands. Arsenal are behind here despite their domination of possession. Koundé. That's a cute ball. No, it's come to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
This looks promising. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's no flag. Havertz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rice, and he's been shifted off it.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And they're back on the ball again. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Great vision. Played into space out wide. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rice. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's in plenty of space.
That's
here.
Good play from him.
He has found the way through.
There will be 1 minute added
Corner
time.
then. This possibly the last play of the half. Rice goes short. Chance! And he's gone looking for safety. Camavinga. Chouameni. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Koundé gets across to intercept that. Thuram is herring after that one.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's Marino. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Marino. And here's Havertz.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's found a way through. Now it's Thuram.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
They've switched it over to the other side. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Havertz is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Subimendi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Arsenal are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Substitution for Arsenal.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Eucharist. Number 23, Mikel Merino. Coming on the field.
And that has been cleared.
Gabriel Jesus. Number 10, Eze. Substitution.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram, Olise, and Kante. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance, surely! Timber. Decent chance!
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, terrible pass. Conte. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Havertz. Odegaard is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, what has happened here? And now they can clear their lines. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 6, Gabriel. Number 8,
France
Odegaard.
finding their passes.
Number 41,
Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
coming on the field.
Oh, the movement is
Number
slick,
3,
the speed is slippery. The
Number
defence,
49,
though, able to hold on this
Lewis
time.
Kelly. Number 19.
He's got away.
Substitution in progress.
Zaire Emery. And Hernandez tries to play it through. Lewis Skelly.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
He's on it. Can he get away? Out to the right. Eze.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Hernandez going full tilt down the left. Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery. And the shot! Havertz. And that will be it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Thuram. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chouameni has given away a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Valverde. Chouameni. It is early, but The game hasn't yet sparked into life. That ball looks a good one. He's picked his way through. Mendy. Chouameni. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Camavinga. Oh, well played, well played. Mendy.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. That's a cute ball. That pass just didn't quite work. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Chouameni. Goulet. That's a super give and go. Valverde. Camavinga. Kante does well to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Goal, France! That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, it's a great ball here. So Vinicius Junior! Madrid claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Very nicely done. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Kante. It's a pretty loose pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Kante. Thuram.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
No, he's not getting past him there. Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Hernandez goes on a run down the left wing. Thuram has it out wide and in space. Valverde. Chouameni. And it's Valverde. Valverde. This is promising. It's Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that was vital. And here's Vinicius Junior. Lovely bit of skill. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So the last big chance, perhaps. He's had a crack. Terrific save by Manuel. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Shot a goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This possibly the last play of the half. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Koundé. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. A probing pass.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Arda Güler. Lovely feet. He's dealt with that really well. Out of play for a throw. That has not gone well. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Shot, surely! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And here's Thuram, Conte. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Nice quick free kick. Güler. Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. Valverde. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Conte. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Mendy. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mendy is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mendy proves too strong. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 15. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19, el dorsal 11.
France really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Ceballos, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It's Hernandez. Brilliantly cut out. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Oh, no joy this time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mendy.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Hernandez, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alaba is onto this. Chouameni is the guilty party there.
Cambio de jugadores.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he's been caught. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rodrigo is offering a right smile there. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Mendy plays it in. Knocks it into space. Ceballos. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Vinicius Junior. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. promptly taken. And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. And as you can see, we've already started here. And the history of this fixture tells us always to... And the shots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he cuts out the supply. Doué. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Morata. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a
real chance! Goal, Spain! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pedri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Camavinga. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team...
Oh, no, this does not look good. Morata. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Thuram. Fabian Ruiz. And this is Morata. He won't be happy with that one. Fabian Ruiz. Nicely weighted ball. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Spain finding their passes. That is Conte, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Grimaldo. Now it's Morata. And it's Ruiz. Upamecano hurtling down that right flank. Mbappe! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Traoré. Pedri looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he's straight offside. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Spain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Muscular approach does pay off here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's a quick one. Oh, what a ball! Oh, he's burst through, and the shot! Saliba can get it clear. And here's Ferran Torres. Conte.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Hernandez. Rodri. Pedri going full steam down the flank.
Might want to be careful there.
Well played. Important challenge, that. Now it's Thuram. Conte. Mbappe. It's a searching pass. Now it's Camavinga. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Camavinga. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Spain have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Doué. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Camavinga really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Pedri. Rodri. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Thuram. That is a great pick out. Thuram stood his ground strongly.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that's a key interception. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rodri. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Rodri.
The attendance for this match was 52,820.
That's an excellent interception. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Koundé threads one in. Camavinga. Ball driven towards the far post.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's in a great position here. He's being urged to shoot. Gavi! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Good ball, good take. That has been cut short. Well read, nice interception. Thuram. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Back when it goes. Shot, surely! Brilliant from Pedri! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution for Spain, number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Number 20.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Alex Garcia. Number 6.
Tries to pass it through.
Number 10.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's through, now is he in? Just the keeper to beat! And a chance! It's in! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Spain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Garcia providing an outlet on that flank. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ferran Torres. Into the last 5 minutes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Spain. Number 12.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly.
Substitution in progress.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Has been indicated.
Gets a good foot in there. Has a look and plays it forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Time added on 4 minutes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Olmo. Garcia in acres of space out wide. And he shoots! And this time, surely, he scores! And surely that clinches it! And we're done. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough.
Hát rồi. Rồi, hai trận này gần nữa.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Hoy se enfrentan
I'm your
España
commentator, Peter
y
Drury,
Francia.
and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. And that's Camavinga! Goal! France! And France are in front. An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And they're back on the ball again, looking for the run. Can he get it through? It's a goal kick. Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Just the can he finish? No mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big...
Goes for a shot! In he goes again! Goal! France! And they're back in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Koundé. Upamecano. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. No way through, so back it comes. Morata.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Camavinga did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Saliba tries making a foray down the right.
There they go, hunting again.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Hernandez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Koundé. Howson gets over and intercepts. Rodri. And it's Grimaldo. Pedri has it out wide and in space. And he's surging through. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Great ball, and he's in here. Thuram! In for the pieces. It's in. And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
France with 2 up, and he's had a hit. It's a loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Volleyed effort.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Looking to play him in, and he was quick to react. Thuram might just make this. Hernandez. And it's Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Marino. Spread out to the left. Gavi touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That is great defending, so alert. Merino. Camavinga. Gavi. Pedri. Oh, the ball's gone astray, and that's been intercepted. Barcola. And here's Morata. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. There's a quick free kick. Now it's Gavi. Now it's Morata. It's Morata! And he hits the net. And right on half-time, that is telling. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And yes, it's him again. This is threatening. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Morata. Pedri. Merino. He's in space and looking for options. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Merino, well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Gavi. Merino. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Pedro Porro. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Spain have reclaimed it. Barcola. Now it's Kante. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pass somewhat off target.
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Chouameni, Saliba, Barcola looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Ferran Torres, and that has left him in a heap. Little doubt, that is a foul. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
serán
It's
sustituidos
a pretty
por
loose pass.
el dorsal 21. El dorsal 10
Howson calmly
se va a realizar un
anticipates.
cambio de jugadores.
And it's Pedri. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Dani Olmo. Spain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rodri. And he welcomes it in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Not pretty, but it gets shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next
Has a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Merino. the most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Mignon sends that a long way. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Thuram. Barcola is onto this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Merino. Now that looks a decent ball. Koundé with the foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
We have big changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal
Zubimendi, and it's
serán
Pedri.
sustituidos por el
Turns
dorsal
back here,
4,
probably the best
el
option.
dorsal 24,
Now
el
Pedro
dorsal
Porro.
18. Cambio de jugadores.
Here's Oyarzabal. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pedri, played out to the left flank. Dani Olmo.
3 minutos de descuento.
Rabiot. Pedri. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Zubimendi. And it's Porro. It's come to nothing. And that's it. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Morata claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise...